Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Coolcraft. Today I've done a little bit of work on stuff for the next episode. So the next big thing I need to work on, and I need J-School's help at, is getting a whole bunch of concrete. Because I'm going to have a lot of concrete in my buildings. Sand is also going to be very useful for making stained glasses, if you know what I mean. Alright, so as you can see guys, this is what I have done so far. I built a contraption. This is a JST Cool made contraption, auto sand duper. Essentially what it'll be is once it's done, you'll click a button here. This toggles everything, and this starts toggling, going around and around and around, and you'll just constantly be pulling sand or any falling block back, pulling it up, dropping it, and shoving it. Once these portals are gone, the blocks do two things. One, they get shoved into here, and they stop here at the edge of the portal frame. But they also go through and get shot out into the end, where they will go and be shot in one of these directions. Don't know which one it's going to be, but I have all four set up with storage. So, yeah. I will show you once we got the portal frames removed. JST Cool was nice enough to help me get these end portal frames deleted. So now this whole thing is complete. So now all we need to do, press the button. This stuff toggles. That starts throwing up stuff. Then when we're ready to disable it, turn it off. Come back here, hit the button. And it does that. Doing all this stuff to latch. This gets powered. Powers this in. Sending an item from here to here. Which then sends thing over, waiting for this thing to have the right timing for it to stick out. This, of course, has also been toggled back to here, making so that turns off, and that making so that won't extend again. And this will send the item, which is, oh yeah, when this extends, that's sends the item back in there, stopping that. And this comes down, turns that back to off. So that's how that works. Thank you, JST Cool. Now going to the building. Alright, I have done a bit of work, and I should have been doing more documentation of it. I've done a good amount. So, as you can see here, I've put up all these walls, the main walls of the ground floor here, so ready to put villagers into their slots when I get them and selected and all that stuff. All this stuff is ready here. I decided to walk this off so there's not one less there, but this last spot here, I'm using this as a concrete conversion station. But other than that, all the villagers are done. I got one. Other than that, to show you, I got one more villager, giving us some breaking 3 for 25 here. And then, I can't remember if I did this, but I do have a full suite of villagers in here as well. Alright. So what I'm waiting for right this moment, I'm waiting for glass to smelt. So we get our 8 stacks. We have our blue dye. Dye a glass blue, turn it into panes. Glass pane there, and then this whole area is going to be one massive glass wall. Some glass on these slots here, none there because there's still a bit of ground up there. And then balconies on these upper two upper levels. As you can see here, this will be another, I don't know what we're going to do here, but we'll have something here, figure it out. But then up here on this floor, this is going to be a primary reception, so there'll be some sort of reception here. We'll have like glass panes or something here as a railing. We'll have stairs up in this kind of area. Big glass wall up to the ceiling of this floor. I don't know how tall I want to make this floor yet. Figure that out. But yeah, big things coming along. Big things coming along. Got even more work done now, folks. Look at all that. Ooh. I kind of had the idea of making one giant glass wall in here. And I have made that a reality. And I decided to build the ceiling, start building the floor above this one. And yeah, it's just a floor up here. The only other thing is this right here. This, I've kind of made this supposed to almost look like an escalator. Or a couple of escalators, and it'll just keep going up like that as our staircase. going up in this building. So yeah, I don't know exactly what else we're going to be putting in this building. I'm thinking what we may do is we may put like a wool farm up here. That's all I can think of in this. Otherwise, this is just the first of many big buildings. Something just to have height on this. There goes the school disinfected. Alright, I might be all I'm doing for today. More to work on. Alright, folks, so I have done a little bit of work outside. As you can see here, I have actually extended the pathway out here. I moved Willow's flowers off to the side to give it a little bit of decoration. I might modify this to alternate it. So yeah, and then with that, you think all the rails been severed? No, I just buried it. And it still works just fine. The other major thing I have done is this. I have expanded the amount of storage and I've started to organize it so that I can find what I'm looking for. And so that when stuff comes up and we have duplicates of it, we understand that we have duplicates of it. So yeah. Of course, more work to do. Back to it. Alright guys, I've got Willow here.
Yellow.
And this is her first time seeing the base. Since she was last on.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a little bit. Did you notice the pathway over here?
Oh! Oh! There's no longer,
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But if you look at the building here,
I mean, it's decent size, yeah.
it's gonna go. Gonna put a few more floors on it before we cap it off. But yeah, we got some of it done. Well, okay. We got most villagers. We haven't added many more villagers.
Wait, what is this back here?
Computer.
You failed.
That's what a computer looks like if you're making it in Minecraft as you go into crawl mode. We don't have much up here on the other floors, except when you come up here, we got a little bit up here. Not much. The reception desk up here also has a computer. I don't have a painting for it yet to give it the screen, but at the very least it has a command prompt.
A command prompt?
Yeah.
What?
C colon.
I don't...
There should be a slash in there. Anyways. But then you come up here. There's nothing up here yet, but you like coming up the escalator there?
They don't move.
They don't. They're not going to move. It's not possible in Minecraft.
No, it's not, but you called it an escalator, but it's...
Because it looks like an escalator.
It's stairs!
It looks like an escalator.
Not really.
Use your imagination!
I don't feel like it. Wait, where'd you go? Ah!
You have a cat, so I can punch you all I want.
That's true.
And then if you come out the back here, or the front, whatever way you want to look at it, this is the front, that's the back, whatever way, you can see where the pathway is going to go that connects all the bases.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Wait, so we haven't finished it yet?
No, because I also have an idea of what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it around the base. But
where do you trade? Is it just back here in the back? Yeah.
Yep, that's all the traders. Yeah, that's still there. It's just a bunch of there's also walls on the first floor now.
Nice.
But the one other thing I want to show you, if you come over here, I've changed our current storage system.
Oh. Oh! Wow! That is awesome!
Yeah!
You've labeled everything.
Everything that I have...
Are far better than mine.
Yeah, I've labeled most of it. Like, this isn't labeled. This is a bunch of junk.
Why is there a question mark in there?
So, that is a thing that helps me, and it can help you. So, mostly it's for helping me, if I find an iron golem has spawned outside of the pool, and it's just standing around, like, come over here, come here.
Where?
Upstairs.
Okay.
I found an iron golem that's gonna help us out. Or, it shouldn't be here. But, so if you see down here, there's an iron golem.
Oh, that's what the question mark is?
So, no, I can do this. Slash... slash trigger... Where is it again? Where spawn? And then you can see where you see it come up. If you look up next to me, do you see this here?
I failed. Hold on a second.
You come up to here.
This would be a lot easier if we had Electras, you know.
Well, I have an Elytra, just don't use it.
Yeah,
Do you see this?
oh.
That is the block on which the Iron Golem spawned.
Oh.
So it can help me, so he spawned there, so I can extend my carpeting out to make sure he doesn't spawn there. But I also got to get rid of him, so... They don't drown. Gotta get some lava. Alright, ooh!
Don't take too much damage, I guess.
But yeah, so that's a good demonstration of how that works.
Yeah.
But it can also help, so if, like, I find a zombie that's in the area around here, I'm like, where'd the zombie come from? I can use that same thing and find exactly where the zombie spawned.
And that's what that question mark does.
That question mark, yeah, that's the center of the spawning area. Spawning areas in this are the, yeah. So that's, it's specifically the ideal use case for it is so, like, you know, like, the slime farm downstairs. You'd put one of those things at the center of the slime farm, so where I have the standpoint. And when we notice a zombie spawn, we can go up to it, say, where'd you spawn? It shows us where it spawned, we can then go light it up.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so that's that. I'm probably going to need to make a bigger iron farm if we want to, well...
No, we have plenty of iron.
Actually, maybe not a bigger iron farm, but maybe a smaller, dedicated iron farm. Specifically for making automatically making shears for a wool farm.
Well, yeah, you gotta take the iron from the iron farm, a select bit, and...
Well, that's where it's like, leaving that as this here as the iron we get for the iron farm, for like just using for like trading and such. This iron, by the way, is actually relatively slow. I'm not joking, it's slow.
I mean, that's okay.
It's okay for our uses, but for the use case...
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna argue with you no more. I don't feel like it.
Okay. For the use case of the... for the shears, we're going to want it a little bit more frequent so that... Though we're probably going to won't craft the first bunch of shears. But
Cool.
still.
What other new things have you done?
Oh, I can show you one other thing that I've done. Once I burn this iron golem for being a witch.
For being a what?
A witch.
A witch?
Burn the witch.
Right.
No, it's to...
I know!
It's to get rid of him.
Because he's a witch.
Because he prevents spawning of other iron golems.
Oh, he does?
Yep. If a villager detects there's an iron golem within a 15 by 15 by 15 block radius of them, or not radius, but like cube around them, they will
not spawn.
They will not spawn another one.
Oh, wait,
and I jumped it.
Let's go get the horse.
The horse is a horse, of course.
Or something. Unless it's Mr. Ed. Or whatever.
Anyways. Oh, I should go to sleep. The one other thing is I actually want to show you what happened to the railway.
Oh.
I wake up.
You did?
Alright, so if you come over here, the hole to come down here still exists.
Wait, I don't think I realized there was a hole to come down here. There's a...
Yes, there's a villager there. He's down there because I got to cycle between him for the trade. What is this?
Sharpness 3, that's not bad.
Sharpness 3 for 12?
How
Not
do
the
I get up?
Click on the, to your right, or your left even? To your left? Not 180, only 90. So back. There.
Oh. Oh!
Yes, that's why I have it there, so it's quick and easy to
Okay,
get out, and
that
the
makes sense.
villagers can't get out. But I want to show you what happened to the railway. Ready? Ready? Stay up there, stay up there.
I can see your head moving around.
Yes.
Were you not taking damage?
No. I was in the railway. On the railway. The
How?
railway tracks run under the carpet. And you don't take damage because of how Minecraft works.
Okay.
It needs to be a whole block in order to take damage.
That's crazy.
So you
I
go
mean,
through
it's fantastic, but that's crazy.
You can go through slabs or stairs without taking damage. You can go through carpets, have your head in a carpet without taking damage. You could have your head
What about leaves?
in leaves. They're a transparent block. You can go through leaves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided how things are going to be laid out down here. I have a diagram, which I can show on screen now, of how I am planning on laying out my base, running some paths around the area. So, in accordance with that plan, time to go into a time lapse of taking out a whole bunch of these trees. All right, so as you can see in this time lapse, I'm going to talk to you quickly about how the rest of this episode I didn't do good at recording stuff, so there may be some parts where recordings are light, and there's all of a sudden a lot of added stuff. I'm so sorry about that. I've been busy with doing other stuff, and some of that is this. This is just a quick time lapse through using the replay mod to show you all the fun that went through. It wasn't fun. It was just a quick teardown of all the trees in the area. Got a bunch of wood. There's a bunch of other stuff. But other than that, I thought this went pretty well. Quite simple and straightforward. I made sure to do properly replay mod to close the game, reopen the game, just to get the recordings done for this. But, you know, that was quick. Got a lot of building to do, and a lot more building from here. Let's get to it. Alright folks, as you can see, we have gotten a lot done. We got all the trees out of here cleared out. Still got some that are outside the boundary of the building itself, just because it'll be fine for now to leave them out. We just got to clear up all this stuff, and then I'm going to be digging this all down to Y level 63 that this is on here. So, that's what we've done so far. I'm going to fill this in with dirt and that. Tell me, cleared all the leaf litter. Got a lot of that out of here already, but more to do. Yeah. There's Willow, riding around on her fast horse. Don't stab me!
Stab me!
Ah! Anyways, back to work. Alright folks, so I have loaded in schematics, the primary schematics that are defining where the buildings themselves over here are sitting. As you can see, I have actually put down blocks in the corners to show the main building. This is our primary building, building number 2. This is building number 1. This is building number 2. We're going to put, eventually, probably not going to have anything in them. We might put some sort of farm or something, but probably not put in like a building here. It's going to be a small building, and then another smallish building probably in this area here. Other than that, yeah, we got the way these are set up. This is, of course, going to be our storage center. In here, this will be the main storage hall. There'll, of course, be
fantastic
stuff up there doing there'll be golems up there doing the sorting. And then I'll be trickling down the stuff. And then out back, over here, there'll be a wall right here. And we got a 3-block wide hallway to the elevator, which will bring us up to further floors. Debating whether or not I want to keep that, because this is second schematic. I could even raise that one up by like a few blocks and multiple floors. It's on here. 1, 2, 3.
I killed a
4.
creeper.
I like to go up in multiples of 4. So all of our floors will be multiples of 4. Because currently the floor is blocked right below that orange wall. There would be the floor for the next floor, which wouldn't be too bad because those are tall floors. The minimums are quite big already, but yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing eventually. There's, of course, still more to do for that tower over there. We'll probably get that one topped off and put all the sheep in there in the wool farm. Some one or more floors of that building before we build this big one here, because this one is going to be very, very resource intensive. Compared to the building 3 here and essentially building 4 here, which are likely just going to be big hollow structures. So there's going to be fake windows on them. Alright.
Alright.
Moving on. Alright, folks, I have done a little bit of work in the nether here. Our portals are back that way. Those are markers for later in this clip. Or not this clip, but in this moment. And as you can see here, did a bit of digging over here to bring us up to a portal over in the Badlands, which I'm going to light now. But once I have that lit, and I know it's working, I'm going to be digging this tunnels over to them and getting them properly tunneled up on the higher level with some sort, figuring out some sort of a way to bring stuff, like have a up and down level, probably something like scaffolding or something, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll get back to you with more. It worked. Perfect. Now, as we go through the portal now, to doing some digging. Alright, folks. I have done a lot. As you can see, I haven't done any updating, but I have completely dug out tunnels, and I started to lay ice down to, and moved up all our portals up to here. So I'll get the ice in. Me and Tyler's bases are just, mine and Tyler's bases are just right angle turns. Jason's is a straight shot in, and that goes straight down to the end portal. Off this direction, we have, of course, heading to, actually what I just dug out, to the mesa, or to the ice spikes biome, and that path will head up to the mesa. That path is dug out, but not completely spawn-proof with buttons and stuff. So yeah, next point of call is to finish up getting as much packed ice as I can put in. After that, probably gathering more wood and then working on wool farm. Back to it. Alright, folks, so I have completed work on the nether, or at least somewhat. As you can see here in the overworld, I've built a little parking area for me and Willow. Kitty came through back to the portal. He's sitting here now. Got parking bays, debating whether or not we want to make them ice, but we come through here, like they're here, into our area. I junked it over because that way it comes to the portal correctly. We can go through here. So we come out to here. Here's the main pathway. We got our signs up here. Trying to meet, putting us over this way, and Jace that way. And well, we have to go over just this side to, oh, yeah, there's a chest there, that doesn't help. To see that YY-Man, I started this way. So, one thing I have done here, got all this done that way. I do need to get buttons for Tyler, for right there. Come this way, stop on the ice spikes junction, take the pathway, we just continue to fly and whip right through that portal. And we come out in the middle of an ice spikes biome. Oh, sort of. An iceberg biome at very least. And where I've been mining some spruce to use for chests. Alright. I gotta get some of this packed ice to lay down there for boat stuff. Other than that, on to it. Alright, folks. I have successfully, built a storage system and put out a going in each chest, which will need to be correlated up above. But on top of that, I have successfully filled in both the red sheep and the orange sheep, and I have stuff ready to go so that we can put our yellow sheep in here and our lime sheep in here. I don't know if they're completely ready to go down there. There's a lot of them. I don't know if there's the 25 needed, but I know we have 25 red sheep and 25 yellow sheep, and they are all set and good to go. And once we get all this stuff done, once we get this done, we can build the next level, have the hoppers set up for them. I got a whole bunch of hoppers, as you can see. I also built this up here, so we got So we got the next 3 floors all, or where the next 3 floors are going to be all ready to go. And what's going to happen, of course, is with this right here, we're going to go from these two being in this 2 floors on this side. We're going to have those two floors right there are going to be on this side, because that's where those hoppers are, and otherwise it just makes things easier on us. But yeah, more sheep. Alright folks, I have completed the first floor of sheep. Have them all in their pen, or in their slots. The red's in there, the orange in there, the yellow in there, got the green in there. I do need to go in and actually add some light to that. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We're doing good. Alright. Next floor. Alright, folks, I have done some work. I don't remember where I was last time doing this because it's been a few days since I've done any recordings because I've been working on other non-Coolcraft projects. So, as you can see here, I have gotten multiple floors completed as far as getting all their sheep in and actually getting a minecart chest with shears that are, in a way, auto-crafted to it, through it, and to get them cycled to make it just out of iron and directly craft stuff. And if I come down over to here, and this is the last one here. Last one so far, I've got 3 out of 4 floors complete. Why does this one seem to have all the bugs? Anyways, as you can see, there's nothing else up yet. We have 1 more floor to do, and this floor is the floor that has black, gray, light gray, white. I think it's in that order. I'll double check that here. That's all we have left to do. All the other walls have been automated, and we have a decent amount. When I get down to the bottom, so not the bottom floor, but the bottom of this farm floor. And so yes, that order was correct. As you can see, we have a wool tin. All these wools. Cyan, lime, green, yellow, orange, and red. We have the most of. So we're out to there on the yellow. We've actually completely backed up on the green and the lime. Lime is full. Like, we're not. All of our lime sheep. Oh. All of our lime sheep are currently just standing there doing nothing. Fully full thing, because we have our system detect, hey, is there wool here? Disable it. I have decided that I'm going to be doing these episodes like every other week so that I will have time to do other things that I want to do, like working on besides just this, because otherwise, with doing my normal work hours, it'd take, doing all the recording for this takes like a week, and then recording, and then it could take like a week of time. So have some time to do other things and work on other projects that are not Coolcraft related. But I think that don't know how much footage I have here, but I think I'm going to call this one here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please drop that like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out JC Cool and Super Tyler Man, and have a great day.